Okay. Okay, friends, I just popped into Planet Fitness to weigh myself. Now, I typically weigh myself at H4 because that's where I work out at most. In Planet Fitness, of course, that's in the sun. It's virtually impossible to photograph the scale down there the way it's set up. And scales are they all tend to like be different. Some will weigh you heavy, some will weigh you light. Now, for me, I got a lot of experience weighing myself since I've been on this trip, and Planet Fitness always weighs me about 10 pounds heavier, so I generally avoid it for psychological reasons, right? But I had some issue with the scale I was using at the store, mainly that the batteries, it's an old scale, the batteries kept running out, and I got tired of changing those. They were AAA, it was extra aggravation. And so I started leaning on the scale at H4. That scale gets kicked around a bit, sits in the sun all the time, so it's a digital scale. If you really care about accuracy, the only real way to do it is to take something like a 25-pound weight, put it on the scale. If that scale weighs that 25 pounds, then you're good. But even with that, I still think that different scales, you know, how you stand, like you've seen the scale where you can stand and rock to one side or whatever, it weighs you different. Anyway, this is me at Planet Fitness today, and obviously that's like almost 20 pounds heavier than my lowest weigh-in, which was at H4. That was a week that I had done 5 workouts. So again, I try to have the scale serve me. I don't serve the scale. It helps you if you're doing like a challenge, like for example, for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing a challenge with my friend Tony, who, by the way, Tony, good friend of mine, he in the past has lost weight, which has motivated me to try to diet. And you know, that's back when I was trying to do actual diets and not fasting and working out. So I've been working my way up to do a long fast. So I thought, let me try to motivate Tony to get started. We've talked about it a bunch of times, and he is a person who, like me, is generally a large person and can carry a lot more weight without it being an issue. But then here and there, you know, your ankles hurt, your knees hurt, whatever. So I've been trying to get him on this with me because man, the goodness of intermittent fasting, it's just that you want to share it. I mean, you see people struggling, you want to share it. At least I do. And so finally he's agreed to do a little challenge with me. So we're doing a 2 week, about 2 week, because we're going to go to a concert together on the 25th, I think. And that'll be at about 2 weeks. So that's going to be awesome. And I am at that point now where I'm kind of ready to do a more serious long-term fast. I don't know, at least a 48-hour, but maybe longer. Dana White is pushing this 72-hour fast that is working really well for him, and he can afford the best. Okay. Hola, mis amigos.
sure I take notes here. Is there anything?
Oh, yeah, the only thing I told Message earlier was on the last go around, can we have like a harmony?
Sure, yeah, look right on here. Like on the last chorus, you think?
And the last chorus, yeah.
Throughout the whole.
We have a little bit of harmony.
We do, yeah, we do have it on like the bridgey section right here, like that little doo-wops, and then I have it on the solos. Do you want it to mirror the words?
No, just the, the words. Well, yeah.
Strong in our navy blue uniforms, we belong.
You can see all the parts up here on this. You feel like looking up at that.
From the seafair in Seattle to the Rose Fair, stopping at Hometown, sailors' dreams to share.
That's your voice, right?
Technically. Yeah.
We found our spots, those bars on Fifth. Nickel snatchers dropped us off, ready for shifts. A sailor's life filled with drudgery and toil. From Liberty and San Diego made it worth the while.
If you look, you can see what's what.
From the seafair in Seattle to the Rose Fair, stopping at Hometown, sailors' dreams to share. On Fifth Avenue, freedom's everywhere. One man hard fight, telltale. Fighters and bravado.
Man, our guitars are so different. I instantly know what I'm playing and what you're playing.
We slip down quietly, knowing that this too shall pass.
That's me, yeah. And then this is him. Well, that's you. Gets fatter.
We danced and drank lost in romance.
Like it.
After deployment, our bond stayed true. From Fifth Avenue nights to the wide ocean blue.
And here comes the gang vocals that we did that day at the same time, all three of us. Remember that?
From the seafair in Seattle to the Rose Fair, stopping at Hometown, sailors' dreams to share. On Fifth Avenue, freedom's everywhere. We were walking up Broadway, memories in the air.
That was a great idea, by the way.
From the seafair in Seattle to the Rose Fair, stopping at Hometown with all my dreams to share. On Fifth Avenue, freedom's everywhere. Fifth Avenue, freedom's everywhere.
Is there anything in the lyrics about the game guys?
Game guys? Game guys? We like game guys.
Not in that one.
No, it's the same.
Norma.
Okay, it's the same story.
Norma, there's that one.
All right, I tell you what. Let's set up the audio because because
Like most stories, this one's about a girl. Like most good stories, this one's about a girl. Actually, a very attractive girl. A girl named Norma. Norma Hernandez, who I later learned was from Chula Vista, California. Fifth Avenue had a schizophrenic relationship. On the lower Fifth Avenue, it was like a dungy, old beat-up bars where bikers and low-level people hung out. Over on the Broadway was a dividing street, and from upper Fifth Avenue from Broadway, you had a more refined set. Upscale bars, a lot of cocktail lounges, and naturally the people that frequented them were also very much upscale. In one of those upscale bars, I noticed this beautiful Hispanic lady, and I couldn't take my eyes off her. It inspired me so much that I actually had got enough nerve to go up and ask her for a dance. And as it turned out, we had a connection immediately. And from that point on, she was my girl in San Diego. And every time I came back from a ship stop, forever, wherever it was, whether it was Vietnam or wherever, I always went back to Norma to see her, and she was always there for me.
Got it. Cool.
Great.
Well, that's a good transition to Norma then.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Ron,
See how we did that?
Was there anything else you wanted to add on this in terms of like the mix of anything?
So I put a thing on his collar. You scan it and it gives you my number. So people call me about once a week where he goes down to Jay's and tries to get in somebody's car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's how I found him. He somebody let him out down there. He's already fixed and neutered, house trained, car trained. I mean, perfect. Has never messed up in the car once. Loves to get in a vehicle, especially like a vehicle like you got, like a big vehicle. Pretty nice. All right, might beat the Albemarle track. It's cooler up here too. I have been able to live stream up here a couple times.
What?
I have been able to get a signal enough to live stream. Not through the glasses, but with the phone. That was probably in the fall. I noticed it's probably going to affect it now. Give it a karate chop. It'll probably break it, fall over. Got those bear beaters. They say that those make you more efficient at walking, you know, like when you're on the trail and you're dealing with grade all the time.
So I'm on Amazon. Let me get these motherfuckers a try.
I got this idea. I'd like to do some hiking on the Appalachian Trail, but I mean, you know, I need to be in better shape.
This path is a lot narrower than the other one.
So that's a 3 mile to the park office right there, and then of course you got to walk back up the mountain, which is a no go for me. I definitely see myself drinking some chicken broth tonight. I feel empty as heck. See, that's the kind of thing I don't like right there. Is it a snake or is it a chipmunk? I smell like some dill or something in the air right there. Here we go. I got Nancy talking about active rest now all the time. She done heard me say it so much.
I'm trying not to want to get those Oakley ones. I don't have to really cash around and go get them, but they 4K.
So it's Oakley brand. They're not made by Meta.
No, they're a combination between you. You ain't seen them yet? Oakley and Meta made a collaboration.
So they're technically Meta glasses, but made. I mean, they look like Oakleys. Is that right?
Yep, with Meta. I mean, they're Metas, but they're paired with Oakley.
Oh, you can see the trail down there.
Yeah, they're paired with Oakley to do the design.
Huh.
And it was a fucked up design. I'm not gonna lie. I might need to wait till the second version comes out. Record that. But they're 4K. The battery life is like fucking 2 days.
Wow. I like this. I like this design right here because it reminds me of like the Buddy Holly horn rim glasses, you know.
So the Wayfarer design is definitely a better design.
Yeah. Well, you can tell it's a sturdy frame, probably less likely to put it down and break it or something.
The other ones have that kind of frame that your wife is wanting,
Yeah.
but they're not the prettiest. They're not the most style.
I want to see that new Jurassic Park movie. It's got horrible reviews, but I mean, Scarlett Johansson's on screen most of the time, so how bad could it possibly be? I might eat those words later. Look at that, man. Crazy terrain right there.
I got my iPhone when I got these things on.
Yeah, likewise. Oh, look at that squirrel. He's eating well. You see him? Active rest. This ain't working out. This is fun. Well, they had some trees down since I've been up here. I might go watch Jurassic tonight. So they don't close the gate until 9 this time of year.
iMessages. They will read them out, or you can't respond to them.
Yeah, I've had trouble configuring that as well.
I saw it working on. I got to figure that out.
Look at that. Nice view.
They got the map. Did you see? Oh wait, it came through. Okay, you got it. See that other stuff I sent you that could be here tomorrow? No.
The road.
Let's see if I use that work.
There's a shot right there.
This humidity is no joke.
And you ain't stopped sweating all day, have you?
No. So I need it. I gotta get to. Tomorrow's leg day.
Oh, leg day. What time are you gonna be down there?
Oh man, I need to check with Stephanie. I think Jen had an unfortunate situation at my brother's house burning down.
Oh man.
What's your availability tomorrow? So I can go ahead and get to it.
I think it's pretty good. I will take a snap of my calendar. I usually don't have morning stuff on Tuesdays, but sometimes I might. But I'll double check this evening when I get back. Let you know. I think I might be open in the morning again.
All right, if I can do earlier or earlier.
Okay, yeah, earlier works for me.
Bed. So I'm doing. I can try to get this real estate stuff going again. Trying to figure out how we're gonna get this going.
The double trails from your Instagram video.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yep.
There's a place out here that I always, when I look at this lookout, if you look toward Wadesboro, there's a facility over there where they've like done a bunch of filled dirt. I don't know if it's like a granite quarry or something, but on a clear day you can see it pretty good, and it's really high up. It's like, man, they must have been at that for 20 years. It might be that little speck right there, like kind of central of this scene, just beyond those two other taller peaks. But I mean, it's up there.
They might make me set my motherfucking watch for walking.
And you put that on a t-shirt, that's going to be a bestseller right there. If you can, of course, photos can't capture the way your eye perceives that, though.
No, right? I wish it could.
It gets it like a little bit flared, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You can't get the red, though.
It doesn't do it any justice.
It doesn't do it justice.
It
at
does
all.
not.
Look at this.
Like that. It's just amazing.
Look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to try to get it as best as I can. Look at that.